It is a very big week this week, right? Crypto events, macro and market events for December 30th through January 4th, 2026. Today, Tuesday, December 30th, 2025, the Fed minutes will release today from its December 9th through 10th meeting, from its FOMC meeting from the December 10th. So we will get that data released today. Seeing how the markets are already playing out, we are seeing them react bullishly today. We also had the Fed inject billions of dollars into the market, the most since COVID. We also had Tether mint billions in new USDT recently. Everything seems to be lining up and setting us up for an explosive 2026. So the Fed's December minutes drop today. Markets will parse every word for clues about 2026 rate cuts, rate direction, and whether more cuts or a pause are likely. This matters for risk assets, crypto included, because even a dovish fade could hurt Bitcoin and altcoins. There are some other scheduled data releases, early indicators per Fed, advanced economic indicators, and overnight funding data early morning. The crypto impact to watch. Expect volatility on the minutes released today, potentially quick BTC and ETH swings if the narrative flips hawkish. And then tomorrow we have the initial jobless claims. December 31st, final major data point of the U.S. reporting this year. Economists expect jobless claims to tick slightly higher, but low volume holiday trading amplifies these moves. Crypto impact to watch here. Even minor deviations in claims could cause outsized moves in Bitcoin and altcoins because liquidity is thin. January 1st, New Year's Day. Financial markets are mostly quiet. U.S. government data is closed. The crypto impact to watch here. Low liquidity plus holiday sentiment could exaggerate any headlines. So example, regulatory clarity or Trump-linked news will be amplified. Market reactions could be amplified here. Early economic data leading into January 2nd. Employment and MBA purchase index reports like ADP employment change and MBA purchase index could give clues on jobs and credit demand. Looking ahead on to next week, high impact data coming in. January 9th, U.S. non-farm payrolls, NFP, for December 2025, a core macro driver for crypto volatility, will be released. January 13th, CPI data released for December 2025, also key for Fed expectations and interest rate decisions. All this matters for crypto because the Fed minutes equals directional signals on monetary policy. Jobless claims equals labor market health and risk appetite. Thin holiday liquidity equals amplified reactions to even small data beats or misses. So we have a big week leading into the new year for crypto and for the entire market. And with the market already showing some hints at some bullish moves, with our target getting hit from last night and with Ethereum breaking out here, running to 3K, we are still pushing towards that 3K resistance. Can Bitcoin avoid dropping brutally here? A loss of this support would be vicious in the Bitcoin price. Bitcoin would drop dramatically from here, I do believe. If we lost 84,000, if we lost the 84,000 level support, we would be heading to 68,000 quick. in my opinion. We would come all the way down to the 200 weekly moving average quickly. So we need to get this bounce in here. And again, this bounce for Bitcoin is not going to do us any good at all unless we get above this left shoulder. It's very obvious what is likely going to happen if we don't. It is extremely obvious that we are going to put in a head and shoulders if we don't get above and maintain above 108,000. In my opinion, 105 to 108,000, we need to get up here somewhere. We need to be up here around 105, $108,000, and we need to hold support here for a decent amount of time to invalidate the possibility of a head and shoulders. Bitcoin on the 15-minute is pushing towards that 90K resistance now. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you guys for joining. Good morning, Strego Heart. I'm surprised you're awake. Dump the stream, bro. Dump the stream. Man, the stream ain't even just now getting started. Dump the Bitcoin. Dump the Bitcoin, because I really would like for you to come on down here just a little bit. If you would. Don't do it. Don't do it, Stragleheart. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, Stragleheart. Don't do it to me. All I got is FUD. Oh, Stragleheart, we need to get you some nice ice cold optimism. We need to shed the FUD. Release the FUD. Leave the FUD in 2025. Leave all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt in 2025. OP lost liquidity. OP? Optimism? Oh. Optimism coin. Is that what it is? Oh, man. Bro, I'm about to turn this. We're gonna turn it up. Turn it up in here, man. Look at that. I just knew it. I just knew it was gonna happen like this. Just knew it was gonna happen like that. Still not out of the woods right there, though. $11.11 it is, man. $11.11 it is. I short the shorts on the first date. Oh, that's a good one. Short the shorts, man. Short the shorts. 'em. Let's see. Drinking some liquid caffeine. Yes. Yes. What's going on, Brackish Adventures? I love how you just tagged Stregart. What the? Oh, liquid caffeine. That's right. We got the liquid caffeine. Drinking some liquid caffeine. I got a Colombian baddie right now. What's going on, Brackish? I appreciate you being a subscriber. I appreciate you being here. Ban that guy. No. He's new. Don't ban him, bro. He just got here. I appreciate you subscribing, bro. Good morning to you. I hope you're doing good. Brackish stole my base. No refunds. Yep. No refunds. Definitely no refunds in crypto. Woof. Definitely no refunds in crypto. Welcome to the squad, Brackish. Good to have you with us. All right, there we go. And again, the resistance. Look at that. Look at that. Remember, I said I wanted you to come down. I wanted Bitcoin to come down. Let's come on down. Let's come on down just a little bit. Joe doesn't even fish? Oh, Brackish stole my bass. Oh, his profile picture is a oh, okay. I said base. I haven't fished in a long time. This is true. I haven't went fishing or hunting in a long time. I'm probably overdue for a nice escape. You know, if you ever want to escape the matrix, just go out and go fishing. Go hunting. Go out in nature. The best way to escape the matrix. Brackish always creeping on me. I'm assuming that you guys know each other. I'm assuming you know each other. Follows me to all the new channels. What the hell is happening right now? Anyways. That's what's up. What just happened? Deadwood, the man, the myth, the legend. The one you don't like. Nice, bro. That's awesome. Road Dog Crypto. I'm going to have to check that out. Road Dog Crypto. There are so many crypto YouTubers now. It's crazy. I mean, when I first started, I feel like I was in the group with like a handful of other crypto YouTubers, you know? And now it's like, man, they have crawled out the woodworks. There's just a bazillion crypto YouTubers now. They're all just taking off, going. It's just crazy, man. But it's okay. It's okay. We were here first. Not first, but we were here pretty early in the game. Started the channel in 2020. So, well, late 2020. Really didn't really start making content until the beginning of 2021, but I don't like anyone besides the Taco Man. Do not disappoint. We will be okay. We are going to make it. Bitcoin is really fighting for $90,000 right now. Really fighting for 90K right now. Break that resistance. Come on. We couldn't go down. We couldn't go lower yet. The bulls are fighting hard here. There it goes. Oof. Can it hold it? This could be. I tell you what. I think it does. What type of channel is this? Bitcoin only? Oh no, not Bitcoin only. Really, this was an altcoin only channel. When I first started the channel, all I did was do TA updates on altcoins, different altcoins every day. I never wanted to be a coin specific channel. I mean, when I first started my channel, there was a bunch of other channels that were just doing strictly Shiba Inu or strictly Dogecoin or strictly whatever coin, XRP, lots of XRP shills, channels. I never wanted to be a coin specific channel. I wanted to cover I wanted it to be a crypto channel. Even though I would have grew a lot quicker, would have gained a lot more followers quicker and everything if I would have just covered only one coin probably because of the way the algorithm works. But I don't know, that's just boring to me to cover just one coin. I plus, when you're holding more than just one coin, you kind of want to make content on the coins that you're holding. But Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, whatever altcoins might produce juicy gains, we're after those, right? It don't really matter what they are. We're not married to any coins. We're just after the gains. I don't know. I might be married to Chainlink. At this point, I might be married to Chainlink. That's one coin I might not separate with. I am very bullish on Chainlink's future. Very, very bullish. I think Chainlink at the current prices is just a steal. Anything lower than the current prices is also a steal. Nice, brackish. Ain't no letting go of Link. It is definitely going to be a game changer. It's going to be used and adopted. And, I can't bring myself to. I mean, it's crazy. I'm going to hold it through the storm, man. Hold it all the way through the storm. Okay. Now, we managed to break out of this Bitcoin. I can't do nothing right here. It's too late in the move. I'm waiting for 90K. I'm waiting for that resistance because I do feel like, think about what happened last time. It's hard to do anything right here when, you don't want something like, this is way too far into the move, right? You'd be crazy to try. And if anything, maybe short this right here, but I'm still waiting for that 90K. I'm waiting for that 90K level. That was the go-to before. I don't see why it wouldn't happen again. We are at resistance now, though. 89,300. But, the 90K wall is there, right? We have... look at the way this is playing out. Identical. Run to 90K. Dump. Run up almost to 90K. Dump. Run to 90K. Dump. Run almost to 90K. Do we dump again? Or can we actually get back to 90K this time? It's identical what's happening. We're just pump, dump, pump, dump, pump, dump. I'm not for it. I don't like it. I like to see a little more structure as something to go by, You can't really do much with this when the market makers are moving the market. The manipulation is, these low liquidity times during the end of the year, holiday season, Christmas time, New Year's Eve coming up. There's not a lot you can do with it. And, here on the short term, even on the hourly, chop, 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 chop. For hours and hours and hours now, we have just been back and forth, 85 to 90, 85 to 90, 85 to 90. Crab action till the debt cycle. All we've had is crab action, it seems like, ever since I mean, ever since the big drop, I mean, all we've done is just sideways. I mean, granted, the support, like I've said before, 85 to 86K, that support is very strong. It's holding well. We're even putting in somewhat higher lows, you know, on the 4 hour. Somewhat higher lows for Bitcoin, which is also a good thing. You know, the real test will be today, later today, here soon, in the next few hours when the FOMC minutes data is dropped. We'll see what the market thinks about that. I mean, granted, that is just going to be the data dropping from the December FOMC meeting, but you know, depending on what if how hawkish or dovish the outlook is on this data drop, we'll see how Bitcoin reacts. You know, Ethereum already pumped last night right after the stream. We broke out, tapped 3K, and I do think Bitcoin wants to tap 90K again. And on the 4 hour, I mean, Bitcoin is just steadily testing the 200 moving average here in red on the 4 hour. Steadily testing it and staying above that 85K support. So a break of the 200 moving average on the 4 hour would likely give Bitcoin the momentum it needs to run up to test $100,000. But if $100,000 is rejected and we don't manage to hold 90 to 92,000 above the 200 moving average on the 4 hour, then I would still look for lower prices. But I am definitely looking for this to happen. I am definitely watching closely, waiting for Bitcoin to catch this move to 100K. I am not a perma bull. You know, like I said, we could get rejected at 100K, put in lower lows, come down below 80,000 even after that, potentially. But if Bitcoin were to get up here and consolidate at 100K, that is when we could expect a continuation to the upside. Now, what is your opinion? If you're just now joining the stream, if you haven't answered the poll in the chat yet, are we bullish? Are we bullish heading into the new year? Are we bullish, or are we expecting a vicious bear market? See, I don't understand this idea that we're going to go into some kind of just brutal, max pain, awful bear market next year. By next year in a couple of days. I don't understand that sentiment. I really don't. Especially considering the fact that Bitcoin and the entire crypto market has already been crushed from all-time highs. I mean, not completely crushed. Obviously, Bitcoin, yes, I know it's only at around 89,000, 85,000, 84 was the low, or 80,000 was the low here. But that is still a big, big move from its recent all-time highs. So with that taken into consideration, the market has already kind of priced in, and the altcoins have already had their bear market. Many altcoins are just destroyed, and then the others have already seen considerable losses, enough to represent a bear market, in my opinion, especially let's call it a modern bear market. The bear markets of old are no longer, right? Institutional adoption, regulatory clarity, all of these things are going to change the path and direction, I believe, of these cycles. I don't think the cycles are going to be the same. You know, we're not going to see, I don't think we're going to see, and if we do see a brutal bear market, it'll be because they want it to happen. They're not going to, they're going to, if they want it to happen, and if they need to get those lower prices, which I don't think they do, because they know where the price of Bitcoin is heading. I think that to many people, and to many people with, to many institutions, I do believe that many people, many institutions understand that Bitcoin right now is still undervalued in the long-term scheme of things. When you think of where we're heading when it comes to mass global adoption, and the fact that the financial system, the old financial system, is just no longer going to be effective in the future. I mean, it could literally be the world reserve currency one day. I'm not saying that it will be. I'm not saying that the dollar will ever, you know, be removed from the global, be removed as the global world reserve currency, but it could be. Bitcoin could become the world reserve currency one day. Could be used, um, could be used globally. Will it overtake the dollar? You know, that's a tough thing, but um, I believe they understand this and they know. That's why, you know, you see Michael Saylor buying Bitcoin at crazy levels, right? Sometimes it don't make sense when you look at the chart, the big orange bubble chart where it shows where strategy is buying Bitcoin. It's like, why were they not buying more during the previous bear market? Why did they wait? You know, you see that they were buying loads and loads of Bitcoin, even at high price levels. And I do believe that's because they understand where the price is going to be in the next 5 to 10 years. So I don't think that the bear markets going forward are going to be quite as brutal as before. I don't believe they will. There's going to be too much buying. There's going to be too much buying. It is going to be a race to buy as much Bitcoin as possible. And it's not just in the US, globally. A global race to accumulate and buy up as much of the Bitcoin supply as possible. And that is going to cause a gold rush in Bitcoin. And we're already seeing it slowly take place, but it is going to amplify going forward. I mean, the demand for Bitcoin is going to continue to increase. The supply is going to continue to decrease. The price is going to skyrocket. There's just no doubt in my mind about that. And if you understand Bitcoin, even the basics of Bitcoin and how it works, why it is deflationary, then you also understand that we are not bullish enough. We are not bullish enough. No matter what the short-term price action says, we are not bullish enough. And that was your daily dose of free hopium. I hope you enjoyed. Cheers. We all need a little free hopium every once in a while. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody needs a little optimism in their lives, right? We all have to have it. And, you know, this would be the ideal scenario. This would be the ideal scenario. If you are a Bitcoin bull, this is what you want to see happen. Ideal scenario. Bitcoin breaks out of here. We break the 200 moving average on the 4 hour. We run to 100K, break 100K, consolidate near 100K, and hold 100K. Bitcoin holding 100K, detrimental here. Otherwise, we know what'll happen. But I will say this. Even if we do get rejected at 100K, there are still signs we can look for that'll indicate we might still get a continuation to the upside. Even if we get rejected, even if we came up here and we got rejected, if we backtested the 200 moving average on the 4 hour and we held support on the 200 moving average here, we could still get that bullish continuation to the upside. But I'm still looking for this. I really want to see a breakout to 100K and consolidation at 100K. That would be my guarantee, personally, my personal guarantee for myself to expect more upside. If Bitcoin cannot hold that psychological massive wall at 100K, then psychologically the sentiment will be negative. The sentiment will be even more bearish, likely. If we run to 100K and get rejected at 100K, the sentiment's going to be even more bearish at that point. So I would expect lower lows at that point. Rejection at 100K would tell me that if we don't hold the 200 moving average, we will see lower lows, or at least come back down to our range near 80,000. Let's real quick. What is ETH doing here? We did hit our target. For those of you just now joining the stream, if you are new to the channel and just now joining, last night's stream, we were watching Ethereum here. And this is the same chart from last night's stream. Stream is on the profile if you want to go view it. But we were watching it consolidate down here. Right after I ended the live stream, it broke out. Fulfilled the measure move. I have the screenshots to prove it. You know, it's one time I actually took the screenshots. Real quick here. I just want to point this out. I just want to point this out real quick. Here was the stream from last night. And here's the screenshot from that stream, the same chart. Same chart. Bam. Bam. That target was hit so beautifully. And they don't all hit that good. But man, it is a good feeling when you get it right like that. When you get it that good, it's a good feeling. We have to stay motivated in making positive gains. Yes, sir. Brackish, Deadwood, Strigahart, I appreciate you guys commenting in the chat. If you are here viewing the stream, don't forget, drop your top altcoins in the chat. Let's take a look at them if you want. We're still keeping an eye on ETH and Bitcoin right now, going into the FOMC minutes drop today. Brackish, Solana, absolutely, friend. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. You can see how Solana is attempting to form some type of support here. We are not just continuing to dump lower, we are consolidating sideways here, which is a good sign on the 4-hour that Solana is also attempting to maintain a level of support to possibly form a bottom here. That is a good sign. We do have this massive downtrend, and I am going to do my best at placing this where I believe I should. I always try to find more than just a channel. But sometimes a channel is all you're going to find. And I mean, that's basically what we have here. A nice channel. But in the shorter term, be honest. See what we got here on the shorter term. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the channel for now because I'm looking at this. Let's look at this. Okay, I kind of like this. I like this pattern. There's no breaks of the trend lines. We've got multiple connections on the daily. We got 1, 2, 3 touches on the bottom. On the daily, you got 1, 2, 3 touches on the top on the daily. This is definitely confirmed support and resistance. As always, not financial advice, just my opinion. Just my opinion and free hopium, that's all. That's all. Measured move there would be 176, 175 or so for Solana. 177 actually right there. And look at that. Lining up with previous resistance, lining up with previous support, previous resistance areas, previous support areas. 177. If Solana manages, you know, to round that out there and get a rounded bottom to the upside, but that doesn't mean we won't come up here and get rejected. We still have resistance to get through. Lots of resistance to get through there. Resistance at 137, resistance at 153, resistance at 165. Now back to Bitcoin here. I have been keeping my eye on Solana. We have another Solana chart as well, but let's go back to Bitcoin and then I will take a look at another chart here, see what we can't figure out. Bitcoin is struggling here at the 4-hour 200 moving average, right at 89,900. Arrow keeps getting cheaper by the hour. I'm going to have to add some if we break into the mid 30-cent range. Let's see. I'll look at Arrow for you, Deadwood. Solana, brackish. Solana is definitely, I feel like, in my opinion, Solana looks good here at 125. a run up to 137, 138 is likely here, in my opinion. Test this bottom of the indicator here, get up into the body of the indicator. Likely means we'll get to the 200 moving average on the daily at around 165. But riding this resistance here on this yellow moving average, that's the 50-day moving average. And, riding that resistance down on the 50-day moving average right now. Get above the 50-day moving average, though, I would expect us to go test the 200-day. If we can get above and close above on the daily, stay above, for longer than at least one daily candle, stay above the 50-day moving average. And Bitcoin, or Solana would Solana would run to the 200-day moving average. I feel like altcoins used to be on YouTube. Altcoins held the majority of the popularity, because everybody's searching for those 100x, 10x altcoins, 1000x altcoins or meme coins. Now it seems like the majority of people are more focused and more interested in Bitcoin. I don't know if you guys have noticed the sentiment change, but a lot of people, I feel like, have really lost hope in altcoins. A lot of people have really lost their faith. I feel like a lot of people have really lost their faith in altcoins after this year, after 2025. It just seems that way. And just to recap the 2025 year in crypto, let's talk about that real quick. And then I do want to, I will take a look at Arrow or maybe some other altcoins here in just a bit. But let's do a quick recap of the 2025 year in crypto. This was the year crypto officially went mainstream macro. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs completely changed the game. Institutional money became the norm, not the exception. Wall Street stopped asking crypto if crypto matters. They started positioning around it. JP Morgan, for example, Jamie Dimon, calling Bitcoin a scam in the past and now accumulating it. Bitcoin spent most of the year trading like a macro asset, reacting to Fed policy, inflation data, and global liquidity. Rate cuts fueled risk-on moves, but volatility stayed high. No straight lines, just violent rotations. Bitcoin spent most of the year trading, and altcoins had selective runs too. Not a full free fall, but real narratives mattered. AI tokens, real-world assets, RWAs, infrastructure and scalability plays outperformed the hype with no fundamentals. Like I was just mentioning, the sentiment is shifting from, wanting people just chasing these hyped up meme coins and altcoins with no fundamentals. The sentiment switching and rotating from that into more utility driven tokens like AI tokens and real world assets. Regulation is finally getting clearer this year. The US moved toward actual crypto frameworks instead of enforcement chaos. Stablecoin rules advanced and infrastructure is changing. Also, institutions got more confidence deploying capital. And politically, crypto became unavoidable. It's an unavoidable topic in politics now. And mostly thanks to Trump. Trump leaned pro-crypto. Bitcoin became an election talking point. And digital assets were officially part of the policy conversation. Security was still an issue during 2025. Hacks, exploits, and bad actors did not disappear, but the industry hardened. better custody, better compliance, and better awareness. So the bottom line for 2025, 2025 wasn't a mania year like we've seen in the past. It was a foundation year, building the foundation for the future of crypto and Bitcoin adoption. The kind that sets up the next real move. Could the next real move for Bitcoin and crypto be coming in 2026? It's a very, very likely case. I will say our bottom over here and our bottom here forming, I mean, we do have a lot of similarities. The only one difference that I'm noticing though, one thing I am noticing that you can tell here, there is a major difference. There is a major difference there. Let's look at those for you, Deadwood. Let's first let's look at Arrow. Aerodome on the daily, you weren't kidding. It just keeps going lower, but does seem to have somewhat of a floor here. I mean, it's definitely just been it's in a nice range there between about 45 cents and $2.40. You know, this would be the support. I mean, you lost that a little bit right there. You did drop down to about 28 cents or so. But this would be the support on the daily for Arrow. And, you know, the MACD doesn't look the greatest for a move to the upside yet on the daily. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour might tell us a story, or the hourly. Still don't look too good, does it? It seems to just be continuing to dump, but that LSMA is really trying to curl right there. But it is still dumping pretty hard, so there's no real guarantee of nothing yet on Aerodrome. But if the market shifts, if Bitcoin shifts, if Ethereum shifts, I would look for this to also get a move. But now, as of right now on the hourly, you can see she just lost support. And then after losing support, she retested it for resistance, confirmed resistance on that support, on that previous support right there on the hourly. Look at that. Dumped hard right after confirming that resistance too. So that is a good sign that Aerodrome may lose the LSMA right here as it's coming up to it now, and we might go a little bit lower. You might get a little lower action, Deadwood, as it did lose this support here that it's been holding since the 18th. I mean, that support's been holding since the 18th. It held here again on a bounce, held here again on a bounce, and you just lost it and then confirmed resistance on that support. So that is bearish. That is technically a bearish signal. Waiting for 38 to 35 cents. I think you might get that. I do have a line in at 40 cents here from previous price action, I imagine. That is the bottom level support there. I mean, I like it. The 35 mark right here. I like that. Nice little range right there. Bitcoin also needs to maintain above 105. Even at 105, all the way to 110 is still really not safe territory for Bitcoin price. The Bitcoin price still needs to break above this uptrend, the bull market support, right? That was our bull market channel. Basically, the bull market has just been a big rising channel. We have had no parabolic run, no parabolic move, just a nice, healthy rising channel. You know, if we don't get back into that and we get rejected by that previous support, that uptrend, who's to say we won't get rejected hard there? So, I mean, in all honesty, we just need Bitcoin to pump to new all-time highs. To avoid a hellacious bear market down to like 60K, we just need new all-time highs, right? We just need new all-time highs. Exactly, Deadwood. That's how I am feeling the same way. You know, many altcoin projects are literally just, some will not survive already. So and like you said, if we go into an even more brutal bear cycle, there's many more altcoin projects that will forever die. They will not survive. And I think that's the reason we're seeing the sentiment change. More and more people are just losing the interest, losing interest in the altcoins. There's not as much interest as there used to be. The interest is still there, but it's just not what it used to be. Now, I do kind of like what I'm seeing here, though, for Bitcoin. I do kind of like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin here. We've got basically an asymmetrical triangle forming, getting a nice squeeze there into the tip of it. Boy, I tell you what, that measure move makes a lot of sense. If that measure move would hold, the measure move of this asymmetrical triangle for Bitcoin is $105,200, lines up perfectly with previous support and resistance. So we got a beautiful asymmetrical triangle, and we are squeezing in between the support and resistance levels, right in the very tip of the triangle. Looking for a breakout here. Bitcoin is definitely looking for a breakout here. Now we can go ahead and speculate this to the downside as well, just in case. We want to make sure we are looking at both options here, the bearish and bullish case scenario. And oh my goodness, the bearish case makes so much sense too. Right there at 74,500 would be the measure move to the downside there. Lining up perfectly with this previous support over here. Now we did have, this behaved a little bit differently over here before we broke out. So we'll have to see how that plays out this time. Let's take a look. Daily chart looking good right there. It is definitely at support, Deadwood. Definitely at support. I would agree with this. We have been beat down for a good while now. We need this to be a 5.4-year cycle now, or else the institutions will win. It's a very good point. They will. They're going to force everybody out that can't afford to stay in. And then they're going to pump it to the moon. I'm still betting on a booming 2026. I don't know what it is, but I've got that feeling. I got a gut feeling about it, and I think it's because the sentiment is so bearish. I mean, there are the bullish case people out there, but overall, I feel like the sentiment for 2026 is just bearish. Everybody's just lost hope, lost faith, and that is bullish to me. That is bullish. I mean, you can't help it. I literally believe in doing the exact opposite of whatever the sentiment is. And just like when everybody was screaming, can you hear me? My microphone cut out again. Everybody was screaming bullish at 126K, you know? I don't know what happened to my microphone. You guys hear me okay still? Everything good? Thanks, Deadwood. Never Sarcastic Man, what's up? Welcome to the stream. What are you looking for specifically from the FOMC meeting? Well, I was just about to talk about this because that is something that we need to talk about. What to expect from the FOMC minutes. What to expect from the FOMC meeting. All right, guys. So we are only a few hours actually right now. We're just a few hours away from the FOMC minutes dropping. And this is a big one for markets as we close out 2025. Here's what I'm watching and why it matters. Let's talk about this real quick. Today, the Fed is releasing the minutes from their December 9th and 10th policy meeting, where officials decided to cut interest rates for the third time this year. These minutes come out about 3 weeks after the meeting and usually tell us what the Fed really thought about behind the closed doors during that meeting. So remember, this wasn't a unanimous decision. There were multiple dissenting views inside the Fed. Some policymakers wanted no cut, while at least one wanted a larger cut. That tells you there's no clear consensus on where rates go next going into 2026. So what are traders and markets looking for today when the FOMC minutes drops? Well, one of the most important things will be looking for clues on the future path of interest rates. Markets are currently pricing a low chance of a cut in January and mixed odds for cuts later in 2026. If the minutes lean dovish, talking about weakening data and more cuts, that usually weakens the dollar and boosts risk assets like Bitcoin and equities. If the minutes tilt hawkish or neutral, showing caution or resistance to more easing, that could strengthen the dollar and dampen risk appetite. And because of the time of the year, liquidity is thin, even small language shifts could whip markets more than usual. So the volatility could be even more amplified because of the low liquidity time of year. For crypto specifically, Bitcoin has been stuck in a range, Ethereum as well, with key support and resistance levels in place still, as we've been pointing out in the charts today. If the minutes signal a more dovish outlook on rates, Bitcoin could get a bid and try to break higher. But if the Fed sounds less enthusiastic about future cuts, we could see risk assets slide once again. Lower lows potentially. Bottom line, this isn't about today's action as much as it's about the narrative going into 2026. And the minutes are one of the clearest windows we get into the Fed's thinking about the statement or press conference that happened during the FOMC meeting. So watch the tone, watch the language on inflation and labor markets, and watch how traders interpret consensus versus dissent inside the committee. And of course, how will the market react? How will Bitcoin react? We seem to be already consolidating into a move here. leading into this data drop from the FOMC minutes today, I feel as though Bitcoin is consolidating into a move. Now, bearish case, support at 84,500. Measure move 74,500 to 75,000. And you're very welcome. Never sarcastic. You're very welcome. ATL guy, what is going on, my guy? Welcome back, bro. Good to have you in the stream. Good morning. Consolidation station right here. That's what this is. The consolidation station. You know, we got the dump continuation, and now we're in the consolidation station. That's what it is. I thought so, ATL guy, man. Much love, bro. Much love, bro. I appreciate you engaging with me on X too. You know, X is a hard place to grow. I don't know. I feel like almost everybody on X are bots anyways. So it's good to know that there's some real people commenting on my stuff. X is a strange social media platform. It really is. I like it though. I like it. I like it, but man. Oh yeah, Merry Christmas, bro. Merry Christmas. That's right, man. You just have to keep on keeping on. Even when things aren't good, even when things are slow, when things are bad, even when you're getting no engagement, you know, you just have to keep on keeping on. Locked in, let's go. Any trading right now? Anybody got any open trades right now? I do not, as of right now. I did catch the move this morning, though. The initial move when Bitcoin did jump, I did catch it over on BYDFi. Got a little action in there on the initial bounce on support. Got that ZBCN long. Let's go. Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin all long. Let's go. Iron and what is BITF? Is that what is that? Entry at 85,000. Let's go. You got in at the juice, man. You got in at the juice right here. Hey, we're breaking above the 50-day moving average, folks. Okay? Let me make sure I'm right on this. Yes. The 50-day is in yellow, and we are officially, Bitcoin is officially breaking above the 50-day moving average, folks. We are breaking above the 50-day moving average here. Nice. Okay, never sarcastic. That's what's up. I got that bullish bone in me again, y'all. I got that bullish bone in me. Ooh, yeah. Out of the votes on the poll right now, looks like you guys got that bullish bone in you too, but barely. Barely. We still have to be careful here. We really want to watch that resistance at 90,000, 89,900 to $90,000 coming in at the downtrend of the asymmetrical triangle pattern. Let's get a test of that. Let's get a break out of that. Run up to the indicator 92. pull back and back test the breakout and then run. I know that's what you all want to see right now. And, you know, this would be crucial for a continuation. If we want to see Bitcoin's price continue higher, this is crucial. This move right here, this breakout move, and consolidating and holding here on the daily above the 200-day moving average at 100 to 105,000 is crucial. Crucial for a bullish continuation out of this downtrend. And a lot right now is definitely going to be leaning on the FOMC minutes dropping later today. In just a few hours, that is going to be coming here in just a couple of hours. That will happen. Whether or not we stay live all the way until the drop, I don't know. We've already been live for about 2 hours, but I do believe that'll be another 2 to 3 hours, so we won't be live for the actual drop. I will bring you guys an update, though, on the market on X, probably. Let you guys know my opinion of the market reaction to the FOMC minutes drop later. And we could be pricing it in. Maybe we're already expecting a dovish FOMC minutes. Could that be the reason we're seeing the market already react bullishly? Let's go. We need to get ATL guy paid today. I'm getting that bullish itch, Deadwood. That bullish bone. I don't know why. I think I'm like thinking of Bone Thugs and Harmony, maybe. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Nobody? Okay. That thuggish, ruggish bone, man. I don't guess you guys know about the thuggish, ruggish bone. Oh, but we do have to break the barriers here. We've got the barriers to break. The support seems to be solid support, but the resistance has been solid as well. We're going to have to break through that wall. But I do love a good asymmetrical triangle pattern for Bitcoin. Typically plays out. Wake up, it's the first of the month. Boom. Hey, okay. Maybe we do have some OGs in the chat. Some pump music. Let's see. I got it, man. I got it. Or not, but we're gonna make it happen one way or another. We're gonna try. Absolutely. Streamlabs needs a kick in the D. ETH and Solana. Bro, ETH target smashed. But if we don't maintain support here on the 200 on, let's go to the hourly real quick. Hey. Okay, we're coming down here, but we're above the 50 hourly moving average. The 50, we're above the 50 and the 200 at this point. Oh, if ETH can maintain above here, if ETH can stay above 29.57 here, or 29.50 or so, we're in good territory, but it is trying to come down right now. We are trying to come down here. Let's see how we do here at the 50 on the 30 minute. 15 minute. Let's see how we do.
Robotic, pull the plug and push to start up, take a step, disregard it, push my button, push to start up, this hypnotic, this robotic, pull the plug and push to start up, take a step, disregard it, push my button, push to start up, 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 push my button, push to start up. My button, push to start up. This hypnotic, this robotic, pull the plug and push to start up, take a step, disregard it, push my button, push to start up. This hypnotic, this robotic, pull the plug and push to start up, take a step, disregard it, push my button, push to start up, 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 push to start up. This hypnotic, this robotic, pull the plug and push to start up, take the step, disregard it, push my button, push to start up.
Did you hear the news? Now at Boost Mobile, we're offering unlimited.
Boost Mobile. What is going on, Haven? It sure would be nice to be able to just play any music I want to play. I would be playing some jams, bro. I would be playing some very good trading music, bro. If I could. All right, Solana. I mean, I was messing around here on the longer term time frame, but Solana on the short term, we're looking at that. I had to pull this. I had to adjust my chart, but the measured move was still the same, and the measured move was always 125, and that's the current price of Solana. So our Solana target hit just as good as our Ethereum target out of this. I just had to adjust the price action a little bit there, but overall that target hit beautifully. Beautifully. Now let's see what happens here on the 1 minute on this asymmetrical triangle pattern. I am going to have to go drain the lizard though. I'll be right back. Ooh. All right.
It's just another thing. Another day on the grind for a couple cents. I kiss goodbye to my relevance. The world throws stones while I ride the fence. I'm holding on to nothing, bringing something finally makes sense. It's like I'm living in a war zone, and they could write it on my tombstone. Here lies a man that don't cry, with ash on the feet from the pillar hills. I've been up and I've been down, but my place ain't on the ground. Wrapping me death on my feet, life on my knees. The trouble ain't nothing but another damn thing. I've been up and I've been down, and I've been beat and pushed around. I pick myself up off the ground, just wait and see.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Bridge I'll have to burn, just another lesson I'm bound to learn. But it ain't a damn thing changing me, so watch and see.
Well, that's right.
Cause it's just another thing to me.
You know it ain't a thing with it, so I focus on the game, but I can't get it. I got my people wondering if I still got it, so I'm reaching out the window for my pill bottle. And I will follow, devil wanna ride with me, but I ain't letting him. I got a lot of my problems, but I ain't stressing. I'm on a path of my past, so my days gone. I keep on fighting and I'm trying to find my way home. Head to the sky and ride just to stay strong. My time ticking quicker like I'm on a payphone. They don't wanna hire me cause my piss is cloudy. Looking down but they don't know nothing about me. They bringing the wicked and sickest person out of my soul, so I'm taking and making it work down the Mo Dirt Road. I rearrange some things but ain't no change in me. Man, it's plain to see, it's just another thing
I've been
to me.
up and I've been down, and I've been beat and pushed around. I pick myself up off the ground, just wait and see. Cause it's just another thing, another bridge I'll have to burn, just another lesson I'm bound to learn. But it ain't a damn thing changing me, so watch and see. Cause it's just another thing. It's in the past now, so I don't think about that. Made some real bad choices I can't take back. That's why I don't brag about the things I own, cause I can make a wrong turn and it'll all be gone. I still bust my ass to make ends meet. I understand a better plan is on its way for me. And hey, it's just another day, and I'll get by. Just keep walking with my head high. And you know I've been up and I've been down, and I've been beat and pushed around. I pick myself up off the ground, just wait and see. Cause it's just another thing, another bridge I'll have to burn, just another lesson I'm bound to learn. But it ain't a damn thing changing me, so watch and see. Cause it's just another thing. I've been up and I've been down, and I've been beat and pushed around. I pick myself up off the ground, just wait and see. Cause it's just another thing, another bridge I'll have to burn, just another lesson I'm bound to learn. But it ain't a damn thing changing me, so watch and see. Cause it's just another thing to me. flowers round the fire. No one even gave a damn till it landed in your hand. Now you're overly concerned with the way that cherry burns. And you think you're about to spit on that joint I'm about to hit. Just let it run, let it run. If it's burning kind of funny, we can roll another one. It ain't like we're down to crumbs. We got more where that came from. Don't be spitting on my blunt. Just let that motherfucker run. I ain't trying to police the way y'all smoke your weed. Didn't mean to haunt your buzz. I just said something because we got cars that drive themselves. We put people into space. But can we please stop doing things like it's 1998? Just let it run, let it run. If it's
I mean,
burning kind of funny,
I'm just gonna let it play. Solana, what are you doing?
we're down to crumbs.
What are you doing, Solana?
Where that came from. Don't be spitting on my blunt. Just let that motherfucker run.
Let that bitch run like some, pass one, maybe two. What it do? Fucking with some super glue, spitting on my bleezy. Homie, take it easy. Wet mouth crumb snatching son of a bitch. What makes you think I wanna hit a blunt full of spit? You full of shit. I'm
Hold on. We're gonna throw it back.
Everyone was getting
We're gonna throw it back one time.
passing flowers round the fire. No one even gave a damn.
This song is available on Creator Music, guys. I can use this without any consequences.
The way that cherry burns.
This might be our intro song.
To spit on that joint I'm about to hit. Just let it run.
Let it burn. Let it run.
If it's burning kind of funny, we can roll another one.
If it's burning kind of funny, we can roll another one.
Like we're down to crumbs. We got more where that came from. Don't be spitting on my blunt. Just let that motherfucker run. I ain't trying to police the way y'all smoke your weed. Didn't mean to haunt your buzz. I just said something because we got cars that drive themselves. We put people into space. But can we please stop
Fire it up.
things like it's 1998?
You know, I feel like I'm the only crypto guy on YouTube that is open about this. Am I? I mean, there's others I know, but I just don't know where they are, I guess. But I feel like I'm the only crypto influencer that is pretty open about it. I mean, there's others. I need to find them. Where are they at, man? We need to find the tribe. We need to find our tribe.
that bitch run.
Here we go.
Some, pass one, maybe two. What it do? Fucking with some super glue, spitting on my bleezy. Homie, take it easy. Wet mouth crumb snatching son of a bitch. What makes you think I wanna hit a blunt full of spit? You full of shit. I'm moving solo, smoking dolo. Back to back sacks with Zach. Let 'em know though.
Back-to-back sacks with Zach. Let him know, though. Snoop killing it, man. Snoop killing it.
Funny, we can roll another one. It ain't like we're down to crumbs. We got more where that came from. Don't be spitting on my blunt. Just let
That
motherfucker
Run.
I don't need your damn saliva on this tangerine sativa.
I don't need your damn saliva
Just
on this tangerine sativa. Oh, bro. What's going on? Varen's good. Or I can't say your name. Viren. Viren, what's going on, Viren? Welcome, bro. They are walking on treadmills. Oh. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Nothing wrong with walking on treadmills, though. I honestly wouldn't mind having a treadmill. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I do appreciate you all very much.
Put your dukes up. No, we a hazard, still let's ride. Bama Merle Haggard, still by my side. Ain't scared of the darkness, ride, pull up on a dirt road slide. Spinning like we fire and dust flying, never settling down. Not in this lifetime, you never been to the country. Shit, man, you missing out. New shoes with a mug grit, never slip, slinging that mud like a monkey throw shit. Bag of money, throw it up to the good folk. Kinfolk, hard work, be bro, no more. No more. Them Alabama roads keep rolling, rolling. War eagle fly, war bird and fly. Put it in the air if you got them, smoke them, rolling that smoke wave, rolling that.
Deadwood, I like the lax. This is Jam Wayne. The first song that I played has the lax in it and crucifix. This is Jam Wayne and Chris Voice. I wish I could find more music like this that's on the YouTube Creator Music.
Most times I'm like I was dead wrong, but the Lord ain't ready yet to call me home. Or maybe just I wouldn't home when he called. He should give him more time for me to right my wrongs. Cause I've been gone, my mind been blown. Many different ways wasted to get stoned. Cooling in the bin with the sins and all. When friends turn enemy, man, who would've thought? Same one show the road, show you how to stand tall. Throwing blows at the po-po, triggers and all. Be the same lane, stab you in the back in the brawl. Like I set you up right just to watch you fall. I'll try and pull you down cause they slip and fell off when you're the only one to fish him out the hole.
Keeping my eye on Solana over here on the 1 minute because we are forming a nice little wedge. Looking for a possible breakout on Solana. Waiting for Bitcoin patiently to get back to 90,000. I don't think I've ever listened to Moccasin Creek, Deadwood, but that sounds familiar. It sounds familiar.
Even in the nighttime, numbers don't shine. I'm riding on the highway, I've been having my way. Bad is on me, feel like every day Friday. Walking the spot, we gon' turn it up sideways. Go get your mop, we been tripping on Saturday. She on the phone, take a selfies, we hopped in the Chevy, we drove to the living. Popped some bottles and started a fire. She had a few drinks and danced with a bestie. Lately been keeping it bad when they say we were country, it started catching. I got the whip supercharged, got so many horses, it look like a western, yeah. I'm born and raised on the county.
Come on, ETH. Come on, we gotta break the threshold.
It's the place I feel most alive, where the sun sets low and the stars collide. I'm born and raised on the county line. I'm still craving them back road drives. It's the place I feel most alive, where the sun sets low and the stars collide.
I really do like this one though. I'm gonna go ahead and play this one again. I wonder if there's more lax on here that I can use. We'll see.
Another day on the grind for a couple cents. I kiss goodbye to my relevance. The world throws stones while I ride the fence. I'm holding on to nothing, bringing something finally makes sense. It's like I'm living in a war zone, and they could write it on my tombstone. Here lies a man that don't cry, with ash on the feet from the pit of hills. I've been up and I've been down, but my place ain't on the ground. Wrapping me death on my feet.
Moonshine Bandits.
Trouble ain't nothing but another damn thing. I've been up and I've been down, and I've been beat and pushed around.
Has been another good stream today, guys. You know, I've noticed that since I changed something, I changed how I connect my streaming software to YouTube, and I feel like the streams are performing normal the way they should. So I'm thinking if I just leave it alone now, if I just leave it alone, I think we're gonna be okay. If I don't mess with anything, if I just leave it alone.
But I ain't letting. I got a lot of my problems, but I ain't stressing. I'm on a path of my past, so my days gone. I keep on fighting and I'm trying to find.
Deadwood, I do appreciate you as well, man. Always showing up, showing love and support. Channel members too, man. All you guys that are Haven, you know, man, we had Hellblaw just drop in the stream last night, drop a $10 super chat and just bounce. I mean, I can't tell you guys how much I do appreciate the support, the engagement, the community, the brotherhood, you know, the support, not just support of the channel, you know, and what I'm doing in crypto, but just support of me as a person, man. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys. And that's what it's really about. And that's what I have always stressed about building this community on YouTube. It's like that alone is amazing, because I can't do that. You know, it's hard to do that somewhere else. Like you can't even build this type of a community and brotherhood in real life anymore these days, almost. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do. And to even build a friendship anymore in real life is hard to do. But again, I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And there he is again, my guy coming through with a 420. I appreciate you, bro. Euro stepping by. Here's a quick dono. Man, help blah. You are the man. I do appreciate you very much for that 420, man. Can't go wrong with the 420. Much love, bro. Exactly what I was just talking about, bro. Exactly what I was just talking about. Handy Emma, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here as well. Bro, I appreciate you. Got to do what you got to do, man. Got to do what you got to do. I appreciate you stopping by and showing love, man. I hope you have a wonderful day. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. I hope all of you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. And we lost the support, Solana.
Your buzz. I just said something because we got cars that drive themselves. We put people in space.
Oh!
Stop doing things like it's 1998. Just let it run.
That's what I'm talking about, man. Deadwood, I appreciate you for that double toke 420 super chat. Coming in back to back with Hellblaw, man. Today has been a good stream. I appreciate y'all, and just for that, man. You already know. You already know.
Don't be spitting on my blunt. Just let that motherfucker run.
Let that bitch run like some, pass one, maybe two. What it do? Fucking with some super glue, spitting on my bleezy. Homie, take it easy. Wet mouth crumb snatching son of a bitch. What makes you think I wanna hit a blunt full of spit? You full of shit. I'm moving solo, smoking dolo, back to back sacks with Zach. Let them know though.
Let it run.
Some people don't understand. I feel like some people really misunderstand people that that are into this kind of thing, man. I don't know what I'm saying. Hold on. Oh no. 360 dunk and I'm out. Peace out, AJC fam. Let's go. Hell blah. Salute, my friend. Deadwood, thank you for that double toke. Hell blah, thank you for the double super chats as well. You guys are incredible. Killing it. Keep getting after it. It will all work out in the long run. You know, Deadwood, that's something that people, I think, also misunderstand. It's guaranteed to work out at some point, as long as you don't give up, right? As long as you don't give up. The only way it's not going to work out is if you do give up. And I appreciate you guys. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Let's bring in the New Year right. Not sure what you guys have planned for New Year's, but I will likely probably be here. We'll see. I don't know. I might end up with some plans for New Year's, but I will probably still go live. Thank you guys so much for a great stream. I do appreciate y'all. 2 hours and 30 minutes in, and we've already gotten almost 15 likes, over 100 views, and that's great compared to last night's stream. You know, we're just going to keep on keeping on, man, and keep on growing. Grow this community as much as we can. And you guys already know what's going to happen once we do grow. Once we do grow, once we do have a loyal following, we're going to make sure we give back to the community. We lose time, our most precious resource. That's a good point, Deadwood. I didn't even think about it like that. All the time you put in, is lost if you give up. All that work, all that effort, all that time you spent working after something, and then you give up, you're right. The one thing you don't get back, you lose it all. James, what's going on? Will you be live for the FOMC? James, today is just the FOMC minutes drop. That is coming at 3 p.m., 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. We basically have just been looking at the market, assessing the market leading into the FOMC drop today. Again, the FOMC minutes is just a data drop from the December FOMC meeting. So it's basically the Federal Reserve, the committee dropping the deets, the juicy deets from the meeting behind closed doors from the FOMC meeting in December. So we will see what the markets do later today. Now, I might go live later tonight to see how the market reacted today to the FOMC minutes drop. And we are definitely going to start out the streams from now on with these songs playing. These will be our intros. We'll use it for the intro. And I'm going to see what other music I can find on here that is available for me to use, because I mean, everybody plays like the same like house vibes and stuff, and I like house music, but it'd be cool to play some music like that aligns with me, you know what I'm saying? Lines with us, like this right here. This is, I don't know why, but I really like this right here. Where he comes in, right here, like this. Even in the nighttime, I was on shine. I'm riding on the highway, having my way, bad is on me. Feel like every day Friday, walk in the spot, we gon' turn it up sideways. Go get your mop, we been tripping on Saturday. She on the phone, take a sip. Yes, Emma, yes. You know, when I first started the channel, we jammed out on the streams. Before I was monetized on the channel, I played whatever I wanted. I was playing all kinds of music. Music I wasn't supposed to be playing, probably. But we jammed out, and I think that's what attracted a lot of people, you know, because we like to vibe out while we're looking at the charts, while we're trading or whatever we're doing. We like to vibe out. That's my whole theme, man. Is vibing out, making money, having fun making money. And I mean, obviously, if you're going to lose money, you're going to lose money trading, so you might as well have fun losing money too, right? Might as well at least be in good vibes, right? Good spirits and good vibes. If you're going to lose money, feel good about it. Feel good about it. Understand that the losses are part of it. You know? It is part of it. It took me a while really to really grasp that. You know, I had to lose quite a bit of money before, you know, really understanding how significant and important the losses are in your journey. You know, it's just a part of it. You cannot avoid the losses. You just have to minimize them and maximize the gains. But you cannot avoid losing in trading. Why do you only call me when you're high? I like this song too. What is this? What is this? See, I am your down-to-earth average motherfucking person, okay? I'm sorry, but I want to attract people into crypto that otherwise wouldn't probably get into crypto, if that makes sense. I want to be a symbol for... I want this channel and this community to be a symbol for the people out there that think they're maybe they're not smart enough to do crypto, or maybe they don't have enough money to get into crypto. I want to be a symbol for those people, a symbol of confidence and hope and optimism for those people. I want to encourage those people to pursue something that could potentially change their lives. I want them to get rid of that mindset of, oh, I can't, or I'm too dumb, or I'm not smart enough, or I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough of this to do what I'm doing. I want to be that symbol. If that makes sense to you guys, that is my goal for this community, for this channel. I do. I want to become a symbol for the average person that otherwise probably would avoid crypto. I want to bring them people in. We're going to show them the light. We're going to show them that crypto is not just for the nerd or the super wealthy. Crypto is for the average person, and it always has been. It's been a way for the average person to level up. It is. And I mean, even with Bitcoin above major price levels, right? I mean, Bitcoin may seem way out of reach for most. It may seem way out of reach for most, but it's not. One thing I notice with most people, they think you have to buy a whole Bitcoin. So many people think you have to buy a whole Bitcoin. And you don't. You can buy fractions of a Bitcoin. You can buy $10 a day if you want. You know, and knowledge is power. Stacy's mom got us, and so did Michael Jackson. Yes, bro. Yes. I don't know if any other streamer has ever played those songs, but those songs will get you shut down quick. I remember trying to play the Michael Jackson song, the They Don't Really Care About Us. I mean, bro, powers that be do not want you playing that song. That's for damn sure. But Stacy's mom got us too, man. They really are on it with their copyrights. What is going on, ACTA? Happy New Year. ACTA. Are you new here, or is your name just different? Your profile picture looks familiar. That's what I thought. What's going on? Oh, it's Axe. So you changed your name from John 3:16 to Axe. YouTube changed it. Okay. They have been making a lot of changes recently. I've noticed a lot. It's saving your money from inflation is what folks need to realize. Yes, Deadwood. Bitcoin is the ultimate hedge against inflation. Well, silver, thoughts on silver? That's a good question. I appreciate that question. Oh, I got you. Yes. Are you saying so many silver shorts on YouTube? You know, silver is something that precious metals, gold, silver, something that I really am passionate about, but something that I have really not dived into fully, you know? Always been Bitcoin and crypto, solely Bitcoin and crypto. No stocks, but let's talk about silver for a second. It is, you know, it's been on a tear. It did lose a lot of value. And then, of course, we hear the talks of the rotations from precious metals into Bitcoin and assets like crypto. So let's talk about silver for a second. Let's talk about silver real quick. You know, it is one of those assets nobody really cares about until something like this happens, right? Until they really care about it. Silver sits in a weird spot. It's half precious metal, half industrial commodity. So it does react to inflation, rates, the dollar, the global manufacturing demand. Using silver, that makes it more volatile than gold even, but also more explosive when it moves. And we've seen this here with its recent move, but this should have been expected really when looking at the price action for silver. When we go out, zoom out here. Beautiful bounce here at $48. Sent silver all the way to its high of 82. Deadwood says copper wants to break out soon. Silver is getting another rebound on the daily of after bouncing here at 70, pushing back towards its highs. I mean, it doesn't look too bad there. And right now, it's basically stuck between two forces. On one side, you've got rate cut expectations and a softer dollar, which is bullish. On the other side, you've got economic slowdown concerns, which can pressure in industrial demand. And historically, silver tends to lag gold. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But then suddenly it catches up fast. When gold starts making new highs and silver doesn't, that's usually not weakness. We could consider that maybe compression before silver pops. And then when it finally does break, it tends to move violently, which is what we've seen recently. I think another thing people might be overlooking is the supply. Silver supply growth has been tight for years. And demand from solar panels, EVs, and other electronics continues to increase. That is long-term bullish pressure that most of us might be ignoring, myself included, because when you think about the demand for silver going forward and the supply, makes me want to buy some silver. I'm not going to lie. But I will say this, with silver being on such a violent upside swing, it would be hard for me to buy right here, right? I would definitely not, I just couldn't do it. I would have to wait. And if I missed it and it kept running, oh well. I could not buy silver right here. I just don't think I could. And maybe I'm wrong for that, but I would have to wait for some kind of a consolidation or something, right? Something. Haven, good to see you still here. I will not FOMO on silver. I missed it, but will DCA Bitcoin. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Could be a double top on the weekly view for silver. You know, I mean, we are, you know, we pushed into new territory, but look at the weekly MACD on silver. Look at the MACD on silver in the weekly. Just look at it. That screams top to me. That screams top to me. Now, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe silver goes parabolic, continues to go parabolic here above $170 to $200. But I would have to wait. I would have to wait here. From a macro perspective, if the Fed pivots more dovish, real yields, and the dollar weakens, silver might like that type of an environment. But still, we're just so overbought, in my opinion. Undervalued long term, but overbought short term is kind of how I feel about silver. Good point, Deadwood. Silver yard sales and Goodwill are great places to collect sterling silver. You know, I used to have a whole collection of silver dollars when I was a kid. I don't know where those are now. Let's go back to Bitcoin, but where are we at here? 88,300. We are losing that $88,500, but still looks like we're getting pushed down here on the daily. Bitcoin is getting pushed down on the daily, back below the 50-day moving average too. So we'll have to see what happens going into the evening here. Going into the evening. All right. I'm going to have to find some more music like this, guys. I'm going to have to. But yeah, we'll see what happens going into the evening later tonight. After the FOMC minutes drops, we'll see what happens. Take a look at how the market reacts. And maybe even see what happens with silver or gold. I don't know what happened to my silver dollars, but I sure wish I could find all that. I had a big sack of Indian head pennies. I had Indian heads, wheat, a whole bunch of wheat pennies, and I'm pretty sure I even had one of those silver pennies. I mean, I even had a quarter. I had a quarter when they first started putting the states on the back of the quarters. I had a misprint quarter that was missing some letters. Don't know what happened to that either. I'm pretty sure that some of them coins would have been worth a decent chunk of change right now. Because that was from 20 years ago. Damn, I feel old. Yeah, I mean, I used to have the map, you know, that you collected the quarters on, and you put the quarters in each state on the map. But I had one quarter that my dad had. And when he passed away, I got all that, but I don't know what happened to it. Somewhere among my teenage years, I squandered all that stuff away or let somebody steal it or something, probably. But Haven, I have not seen a penny that old. I had the quarter I had, Deadwood. The quarter I had was missing in where it said "In God We Trust." It was missing some letters in that, and I sure wish I would have held on to it. I'm pretty sure even back then it was worth about $500 or more. There's no telling what it'd be worth today. To go digging around in some attics somewhere, see what I can find. Now, I did used to have some like 1901 pennies, but never any from the 1800s. I had a couple of 1901, 1903, 1904 Indian heads. Oh man, the Garbage Pail Kids. Well, guys, it's been one hell of a stream. Another good stream today. I do appreciate you guys. I will probably... We'll see what happens, what the market does after the FOMC minutes drops later, and I'll see what happens. I might try to go live, or I might just do a little update. But we'll see. I might try to go live. Thank you, Deadwood. Thank you all for showing up today, for engaging in the chat, too. I really do appreciate that very much. And I will see you guys in the next one.
Think I'll be alive this long, but here I stand with a survivor.